Strong, pain-free legs after 60 aren't just about exercise. They need the right nutrition, and these are the 6 best vitamins to fuel your strength and independence. 6. Vitamin D, the foundation of leg strength. I call this one the silent power source. Most people know it as the sunshine vitamin, but honestly, its real magic lies in how it supports your muscle contraction, balance, and power. Without enough vitamin D, your muscles can literally lose strength faster as you age. And what's worse, your risk of falling skyrockets. What really hit me was when I learned that seniors with low vitamin D levels are 40% more likely to experience mobility limitations. That's the difference between confidently walking up the stairs and needing help to get off the couch. Now here's the catch. Even if you're going outside every day, your body might not be making enough. As we age, our skin just isn't as good at converting sunlight into vitamin D. 5. Vitamin B12, the nerve and energy connector. Now, this one really surprised me. I always thought of B12 as an energy booster, but no one told me how important it is for leg strength. What I found is that B12 helps your body build red blood cells and maintain nerve health. That means it's not just fueling your muscles, it's also keeping the wiring between your brain and legs sharp and responsive. I remember feeling weird tingles in my feet and thinking it was just age. Turns out that was an early sign of B12 deficiency. Weakness, numbness, slower walking, these often sneak in without warning. And here's the kicker. Even if you eat well, your stomach might not be absorbing B12 properly anymore. Our stomachs naturally produce less acid with age, and if you're on meds like antacids or metformin, that only makes things worse. I had to get creative with sources. Meat, fish, eggs, and dairy are good, but I also looked into sublingual B12, which dissolves under your tongue. It bypasses the whole stomach issue entirely. There's even evidence from Johns Hopkins showing that seniors with good B12 levels walk faster with better balance, even before blood levels return to normal. That tells me the nerves respond quickly when they get what they need. This vitamin is crucial, especially if you're on medications. I always say if your legs feel heavy, numb, or unusually tired, don't ignore it. B12 might be the missing link. Number 4, vitamin C, the collagen builder. Most people think vitamin C is for immune health and sniffles, but when it comes to your legs, it's all about collagen and muscle recovery. Collagen holds your muscles, joints, and bones together. Without it, your legs feel stiff, sore, and slow to bounce back after a walk. That used to be me. Achy thighs after just a few errands. I blamed it on aging until I realized I was running low on this essential vitamin. Once I started adding more strawberries, bell peppers, and broccoli into my meals, fresh, colorful foods rich in vitamin C, I noticed a real change. My muscles didn't feel so tight, and I recovered faster after movement. Here's something fascinating. Your body doesn't store much vitamin C, so you need it every single day. Just like gas in a car, you don't fill it once a week and expect it to last. Researchers are now saying older adults might need up to 400 milligrams per day, way more than the standard recommendation. That's because aging brings more oxidative stress and less efficient absorption. Another thing I didn't know? Vitamin C plays a key role in making carnitine, which helps your muscles turn fat into energy. That second wind you get after walking for a while. C needs to be there for that to happen. It even helps regulate pain perception by producing neurotransmitters. In other words, higher vitamin C doesn't just build stronger legs, it can also make them feel better. 3. Vitamin E, the muscle shield. Vitamin E is the unsung hero of muscle health. You won't feel it working, but trust me, it's doing a ton behind the scenes. I think of it like armor for your muscle fibers. Every time we move, our muscles take on little bits of damage. Vitamin E helps repair and protect them from oxidative stress, that gradual wear and tear that adds up as we age. I started including more nuts, seeds, and olive oil into my meals. Not only are they delicious, they're packed with E. And since it's a fat-soluble vitamin, those healthy fats help your body absorb it better. But here's where it gets really interesting. Vitamin E plays a critical role in mitochondrial health. That's the energy engine inside your muscle cells. Seniors with higher E levels actually have stronger, more efficient mitochondria, especially in their legs. There's even a form of vitamin E, gamma tocopherol, found in walnuts and sesame seeds that supports muscle membranes in a way most supplements miss. That was news to me. And don't get me started on the synergy between E and selenium. Brazil nuts are gold for this combo. Together, they boost your recovery and reduce inflammation by nearly 40% after physical activity. Less soreness, faster bounce back. Who wouldn't want that? Number 2, vitamin K, the calcium director. Vitamin K doesn't get the love it deserves. We always hear about it for blood clotting, but its real superpower lies in how it controls where calcium goes in your body. When calcium goes to your bones and muscles, great. When it ends up in your arteries or soft tissues, not so great. What I didn't know is that without enough K, even perfect vitamin D levels can backfire, pushing calcium into places you don't want it. That blew my mind. Vitamin K helps direct calcium into the muscles that power your legs, making sure they stay strong, flexible, and less prone to injury. I added more kale, spinach, and lightly sautéed collards into my routine, and let me tell you, that salad shift paid off. There are 2 forms of K. K1 from leafy greens and K2 from fermented foods like natto or certain cheeses. Both are important, but K2 seems to be especially helpful for preserving muscle flexibility and strength as we age. And get this, seniors with optimal vitamin K intake showed up to 20% better function in the endurance fibers of their legs. That's the difference between taking a walk and needing a break halfway through. If you're on blood thinners, of course, talk to your doctor. But for most of us, adding K-rich foods a few times a week can be a game changer. Number 1, vitamin B6, the protein processor. Last but definitely not least, B6. This one is a powerhouse for turning your meals into real muscle. B6 helps you actually use the protein you eat to rebuild and repair muscle tissue. You can eat all the chicken and tuna in the world, but without B6, your muscles won't benefit the way they should. It also supports your nerve signals, the messages that tell your legs when and how to move. Ever had that weird twitchy sensation or felt like your legs were slow to wake up? That might be B6 calling for help. I've seen people regain that pep in their step in just weeks after correcting a borderline deficiency. And here's something I didn't realize. B6 helps you access stored energy in your muscles, especially during the first few minutes of movement. That means less of that heavy legs feeling when you're just getting going. It also plays a role in producing dopamine and GABA, 2 neurotransmitters that influence muscle tone, recovery, even sleep. If leg cramps or restlessness hit you at night, B6 might help with that too. When paired with magnesium, its benefits multiply. That combo has shown up to 42% better improvement in leg strength compared to taking just one alone. Honestly, once I started paying attention to my B6 intake, bananas, chicken, potatoes, even fortified cereals, I felt stronger, quicker to recover, and way more balanced throughout the day. There you have it, 6 powerful, science-backed vitamins that can change the way your legs feel and function after 60. These aren't magic pills. They're foundational nutrients your body craves more of as you age. You don't need fancy supplements or expensive powders, just small, smart tweaks to your meals, a little awareness, and some consistency. Strong legs aren't just about lifting weights or stretching more. They're about fueling your muscles the right way so you can keep moving with confidence, grace, and independence for years to come. If you found this helpful, give it a like and subscribe for more simple, science-backed tips to stay strong for life. Let's keep this momentum going. Your best years are still ahead.